Buenas a todos, chavales, aquí estamos en otro capítulo más de un nuevo episodio Game of Thrones de Teltale Games, y vamos a continuar con el episodio que lo dejamos justo más o menos, vamos por el final del episodio número 4 y ya como nos queda poquito, pues si eso iniciaremos también el 5. Creo que nos falta ya poquito, ya nos falta poquito para finalizar la aventura. Nos falta este tramo del episodio 4, el 5 y el 6. O sea, nos falta ya poquito, para finalizar la aventura. Y o sea, en 3 horas, 4. Así que, bueno, intentaremos darle un vicio tremendo un vicio cañero al juego, ¿no? Antes de eso, quiero invitar a que deis vuestro like, y os suscribáis si no lo estáis, y si es la primera vez que pasáis por aquí. Y bueno, vamos a continuar donde dejamos, que es cuando vamos a la casa de los Stark.
Lord Roderick, Lady Alyssa.
Gwyn?
Roderick, may I have a word? Thank you for accepting my father's invitation. I wasn't certain you'd come, but it's a good thing you did.
Be honest with me. Am I in danger here?
My father honors guest right, just as you do.
And I'm supposed to trust my life to that?
I heard what happened with Griff.
Justo nos había invitado.
How you refused
Nos
to
había
submit
invitado
to
para
him.
hacerlo de...
You're too strong-headed, Roderick.
Para hablar
My
lo
father's
de...
convinced you mean to rebel.
Lo de Griff. Creo que
So
sabe lo de
if you
Griff.
value your life and your family, you'll listen to what he has to say. You need to take him seriously today, which means keeping a level head and thinking before you jump to conclusions.
I'm here in good faith, aren't I?
Yes, I suppose you are.
There are lords who wield power, and lords who like to make a show of it.
These walls hold 1,000 years of White Hill history.
1,000 years of bloodshed.
But our houses were close once, and could be again. So much of our history has been lost.
Shall we get on with it?
But our houses were close. The Great Hall
Vale,
is
va.
this way.
Madre mía.
Your
Solo está afilando
soldiers
la
seem
espada.
on
Solo
edge.
está afilando la espada.
What do you expect? The way they see it, the enemy is within their walls.
What's this?
Un cuadro.
My lady?
Como el de la casa Forrester, de toda la familia.
Is this your family?
Shortly before Griff was born.
Hermano.
Are these your brothers?
The eldest three, yes. Carl died of grayscale a few years ago. Ebbett's at the Citadel. Torrin serves Roose Bolton. And Griff, of course, wasn't born yet.
No había nacido Griff. Griff estaba aquí.
Your father doesn't smile much, does he?
He used to, when my mother was
Y
still
no está
alive.
gordo.
That must be you.
A much younger me. Yes.
You look a bit like your mother now. Is that your mother?
Yes. Though I hardly remember her. She died not long after this was made. My brothers were never kind to Griff. He was boastful, gullible, and quick to anger. But my father always defended him. A White Hill is a White Hill, he'd say. Come on, we mustn't keep my father waiting.
Dios mío.
Where's your father?
Strange. I'll go find him.
Strange. O sea, Strange.
I don't like this.
O sea, su padre no le ha informado a su hija de... Vale.
Let's be ready to defend ourselves.
Just say the word, my lord.
Ryan for Griff. That is the plan.
We should have brought the Glenmores.
I'll look around. See what we're up against.
No, mejor no traerlos y que piensen que no están con nosotros. Puerta de entrada. Brother.
That's far enough.
Ok. Vale. Wow.
Barred from the other
Nos
side.
van a secuestrar, tío. Nos quieren secuestrar. Nos van a... Buah. ¿Dónde nos hemos metido, tío? Hombre.
Roderick! Welcome to High Point.
Lord,
You're not nervous, are you?
I could ask you the same
Me acuerdo de
thing.
la boda roja.
All these soldiers.
Sounds like you're feeling outnumbered.
Father, please.
Can we just get on with this?
Well? Why? You know, your father once called High Point a keep for the gods. What stonework, he said. What craftsmanship. He wouldn't stop talking
Me van a
about it.
envenenar.
If you ask me, I'd say he was envious.
High Point is very impressive.
It is. Compared to your pile of timber.
Lord, where's Ryan?
Always worried about your family, aren't you? Let's toast to family! Won't you toast with me, Roderick? As a symbol of our
Voy a ser
goodwill.
cortés.
To family.
To family.
Family.
Ahora sí, como no se envenene. Malo.
Now, tell us why we're here.
The ironwood business is thriving, Roderick. In fact, the Boltons want weapons faster than we can make them. And when Roose Bolton wants something, I like to give it to him.
So, in other words, you need our help.
Don't be so damn full of yourself. You Foresters are headed for destruction. Yet, you know more about Ironwood than any house in the realm. Would be a shame for all that knowledge to be lost. Help me craft ironwood for the Boltons, and I'll make sure you Foresters survive.
As if he'd protect us.
If you think you can threaten
I'm
us...
not threatening. I'm offering.
So you're proposing an alliance?
An alliance? I said nothing of the sort.
He'd make us his slaves.
Roderick, this could save your house.
I'd consider
¿A
an
qué
alliance.
precio?
You see what I have to put up with.
Just give him time. I told you.
I offer you peace, and you spit at it. I offer opportunity, and you demand more. Need I remind you, you kiss my ring? Here's how it's gonna go, Roderick. Either you agree to my terms, or I'll have Griff tear Ironrath to the ground. He'll put it to the torch.
This isn't the way to
Then
get what
begin
you want.
slaughtering your small folk. Maybe he'll even make you watch.
Funny you should mention Griff. Have you heard from him lately?
What are you getting at?
He's locked in our darkest cellar along with your entire fucking garrison.
You didn't.
You've imprisoned my son. He was there by order of the Warden of the North.
Roderick, how could you?
I'll gladly return him, if my brother returns home.
We want Ryan back, and we want him today.
Ahora mismo. Hoy. Ahora mismo.
Bring the boy.
Ryan! Mother! Roderick! You came, just like you said you would.
No! Father, no!
What are you doing?
You imprisoned my flesh and blood. Mine?
Let him go!
He's not going anywhere.
Listen to her! Don't
I swear
do
by
this.
the gods, if you
My
hurt
lady, get down!
Let him go, or I'll have Griff
This is
killed.
not what we
Blame
agreed.
him, not me.
If you want to see Griff alive
You
again...
think I give two shits about Griff?
Está
About
loco,
my
tío.
fucking firstborn? I ought to kill you right now! Because you Forresters never
I'm
learn.
not afraid of you!
Can I fucking murder him yet?
Try it,
Ryan,
and you
shut
all
up.
die!
Help me!
Let him go!
Everyone, please!
I'll kill you
Roderick,
myself!
do something!
Now, Royland!
Morimos todos.
Mother.
Ahora, así no. Así no. Así no. Así no, así no.
If you want to see Griff alive...
You think I give two shits about Griff?
Es que quería ver qué pasaba si atacabas, ¿sabes?
I ought to kill you right now! Because you Forresters never
I'm
learn.
not afraid of you!
Can I fucking murder him yet?
Try it,
Ryan,
and you
shut
all
up.
die!
Help me!
Let him go!
Everyone,
I'll
please!
kill you
Roderick,
myself!
do something!
Please, Lord. Don't do this.
Oh, so now you beg?
Yes. I'm begging. Things don't have to end this way.
You're lucky I know mercy.
Ryan, come here.
No! We'll make the trade on neutral soil. Griff for Ryan. A son for a son. Fine. Now, get the fuck out of my hall. And the gods have mercy on us both when the Boltons come for their ironwood. Now go.
It won't be long, Lord. And when they come, I hope that bastard flays you alive.
I'm so sorry, Roderick.
Iron from ice!
It is
Vale, va.
the East
Hasta.
Watcher.
Now listen up. None of those guards can live long enough to light that beacon. Because if they do, this invasion gets a whole lot fucking harder. Don't drop that.
Is that a harpy?
Of course it is. Those golden tits are everywhere in this bloody city. If those guards light the rope, the fire travels up to the bowl, and the whole city will know we're here.
So we stop them.
Aye.
We'll need to take those two out first. How many men do you think are in there?
Hard to know for sure. At least 5, maybe more. To answer your question, too many to fight head on.
Come on, let's get moving.
No se tiene que quedar aquí, ¿no?
Beskha.
It's nothing. Just forget it.
Fine with me.
Great.
I'll take him.
I've got the other one.
Just keep an eye on her.
I don't need him to watch me.
Then prove it.
What have you heard?
Just sit outside the gates waiting.
Mother of dragons. She wants to scare us, but she won't do it.
Vale.
We'll split up. One group will go high and try to climb over to the other side.
What about them?
That's why someone needs to stay down here. They get behind cover and shoot the men up top. Just don't let that one see you. So, which'll it be?
We'll go over the top. You just make sure you clear the way.
Él tiene buena puntería. Él tiene... O sea, él lleva la ballesta, ¿sabes? ¿Te das cuenta? Venga, va. La fiera.
You hear that?
This Khaleesi calls herself the Breaker of Chains.
I think Croft got the easy job.
Ahora toca matar a estos.
What happened? Not important. Keep moving. Quick, the guards on the roof.
We'll take care of it.
I'll get rid of them.
Got it. Go.
Venga. Joder, tío. Esta sección. Muévete, crack.
No. It's too much. What? It's too much. You'll ruin it. I know what I'm doing. Doesn't look like you do. Little rat. Say something? Well? Said you're a little rat. Why are you laughing? Nothing. Just keep doing it that way. Just tell me when your sword breaks. It won't break. You have to first see how it moves.
Dios. No lo ha visto.
All clear down there? Hey!
Como lo intento.
They're still up there. On the right. Take them out, and you'll be cleared to secure the beacon. They break through. I'll keep them busy.
Vale.
We can finish this. Just look at them. 2 men. We've dealt with worse. Let's rush them and be done with it.
What about them?
You afraid of a couple of crossbows? We took on the Lost Legion by ourselves. This is nothing. We end it. We can get out of here.
We stick to Croft's plan. Take care of them first.
All right.
Sí, el plan de Croft también. Él sabe. Si fallamos, ya está.
Hey! Get them!
Oh, shit.
Well, hello.
Light the beacon! Stop them!
Bueno.
Axel, look out!
Light it! Light it!
Go! Stop him! Cut the fuse!
Buenísima.
The torch!
Ah, he's going to light the beacon!
Vesca!
All out!
Va, venga. Coge el hacha, coge el hacha. Lanza. Cuidado, Vesca. Hostia, eso no ha hecho ruido, tío.
Oh, I can't believe you did it.
Venga.
Croft!
Croft!
Quit your whimpering.
Pero está bien, hombre.
I'm not dead yet.
Hear that?
Sí.
It's starting.
Home at last. Back at High Point, I wasn't sure your brother would survive the day.
He nearly didn't.
No, but you found the strength to humble yourself. It can't have been easy. But it worked. And now Ryan will be coming home. He'll sleep in his bed. Eat at our table. He'll be right here, where he belongs.
We'll celebrate once Ryan has returned safely. We still need to make the trade.
You're right, of course. Still, you did well today. Don't lose sight of that.
My lord, look.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué? Está vacío.
Where are the guards?
Dahlia? Duncan?
Where are the Glenmores?
Where's anybody?
Hostia, tío.
Wait here.
Ese ya sé quién es. Hostia puta, tío.
Come on. Don't be so dreary. It was a joke.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed.
Or maybe you think you can do better.
Of course not. I didn't mean to offend.
Perhaps a song instead. I hear you've written a touching song about your dead brother. Am I in it? Let's hear it, shall we?
No.
No?
I won't. Roderick!
Roderick!
Puto loco, tío.
Welcome back.
State your business now.
I thought you'd have more courtesy. Especially after getting to know your sister. We've had a lovely time together. Haven't we, Talia? Say it. Say it's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
And you. I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ethan was the first Forrester I killed. Doesn't have to be the last.
You don't know what you're in for, Garrett. What you're asking my brother to do. The North Grove isn't what you think it is.
You claim to be a leader, yet your own people do not respect you.
But we did as you commanded.
These aren't sellswords, Asher. They're killers.
Roderick!
I can't believe I trusted him.
I know you and my brother were in contact. Perhaps he told you things. Things that might prove his guilt. Perhaps you're not to be trusted either.
Oh, you're not listening, Garrett.
Shh.
Hostia. Tú. Joder. Bueno, pues vamos al quinto episodio, tú. Pues sí, vale. Buah. El quinto episodio, tío. Vamos que lo hacemos, chavales. ¿Cuánto llevamos de directo? $25 minutos. Buah, vamos a hacer el episodio 5, tío. Nada, el final no me ha parecido tan bestia, tío. No sé, el segundo... El final del primero fue...
Previously,
el segundo
Game of
fue... Dios. El tercero fue... Joder.
You'd help the second son.
¿Sabes? Esta.
Guide them into Marine. I can't,
Esta.
Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Get them into the city.
Pero bueno.
Help them liberate Marine. And I will see that you are rewarded.
Ahora vamos con el 5.
You think you can have reason with a wildling? No, I'm a friend.
Don't move.
This is my sister, Sylvie.
I have to get in there, Sarah. Lord Whitehill is up to something. He's conspiring against my family, and someone in there is helping him.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor. Find out who it is.
Y luego paso esto.
Rodri! I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've
No sé
decided
por
to
qué no
come see
han
for
hecho el
myself.
resumen del... O sea, han hecho el resumen de... Mira, están planeando un ataque, los Wayland.
I was just telling your
Pero
sister.
lo de aquí-
Father's been looking to make a match for me. And Talia's been such good company. Think she likes me? Or maybe your mother? A flower plucked is still a flower. Just dies more quickly. We could be a family, Lord Forrester. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Your mother may need some convincing. She seems like the type to hold a grudge.
You'll never marry either of them.
Never is such an awfully long time. But let's put our happy day
Nunca es tanto
aside
tiempo.
for a moment. Walk with me. Oh. You won't need your sword. Not where we're going.
I'm not going without my sword.
I'm afraid you are. Here, I'll help you.
I help you. ¿Qué haces? Hostia puta, puto pirado,
There. Doesn't that feel better? Oh, you're coming too.
This is Lord's business, not a child's.
I say she comes. I don't trust her with my men.
Dios mío.
How fares your father, Lord Bolton?
Better than yours. Polite of you to ask. I loved playing in the woods when I was your age. Still do. So many places to hide. I've gotten very good at finding people.
Roderick?
It's all right, Talia. That reminds me. Where's Griff? I expected to be greeted by him on my arrival. Bit of a disappointment to have to show myself in. And here I had such high hopes for Ludson.
How should I know? Griff and his men are not my concern.
My concerns are your concerns. I assume you forgot that when you took them prisoner. Oh, I really hoped things might be different with you. I hoped we could be friends. After all, I was generous. I've allowed you to keep half your forest. Your livelihood. Yet you went behind my back and called in the Glenmores. I'm not sure how you managed that. The Glenmores have sworn their loyalty to my father. Perhaps I need to have a word with Lord Glenmore. Well, I'm certainly glad we've sorted this out. Thank you for being so forthcoming.
¿Qué dices?
But there's still a price.
Ah, pensaba que no podía seguir.
Here we are.
Arthur!
Roderick! You disobeyed me. You disrespected me. Someone has to pay. You didn't think it would be you, did you? Your damaged goods. Someone else's leftovers.
Our sister has influence in King's Landing. She'll hear of this.
King's Landing is very far away.
No! Stop!
Look at what you've done. I hope it was worth it. Is it worth it, Arthur?
Please stop! Please! Please!
Talia, don't look away.
No!
It's It's very important you see what comes of disobedience.
Roderick! Make him stop!
Talia, don't look.
Look at him, Talia. See what your brother's done.
Please, please, Lord Ramsay.
Sorry, but they'll never learn otherwise.
Mercy, have mercy! Mercy, my lord!
Did Roderick show mercy to Griff? This is his fault. That's a lot of blood.
I'll see you dead for this!
And that, Talia, is why no one likes your brother. The poor lad's fainted. Let's give him a minute. You want to kill me, don't you? Release him.
¿Qué cojones?
Go on. Prove how strong you are. Do it for Ethan.
No, Roderick! He's toying with you!
Do it. Come on, Roderick. Kill me. I'm impressed. Woo. Lucky for me, you're a cripple. I may have misjudged you, Roderick. I came here to kill you, but now I'm thinking it might be far more entertaining to watch you and Ludd tear each other to pieces. I never want to come back to this fucking shit stain of a holdfast. I have better things to do than to play wet nurse to you and Ludd. So you'll settle this on your own. Last house standing wins. Otherwise I'll kill you both and be done with it.
There's no need for war. Lord and I have already come to terms.
I've just given you the terms. They're not negotiable. One house left standing. Yours or Ludd's? And one more thing.
No sabía.
Can't leave a job half finished. Ready the horses? Not sure you'll have much luck finding other allies.
Wow. Wow. ¿Cómo empieza, tío? He querido matarlo porque simplemente la primera vez que lo jugué solté el cuchillo por ser racional y no dejarme llevar, porque quería probar, pues, sin más. Pero no, que va. O dos días y ya está, ¿sabes? Por cierto, estuve ayer viendo un poco las series, cosas de la serie y me enteré que la intro, a ver, no es 100% igual, o sea, está como dividida más o menos. La intro es más larga, casi 2 minutos. Un nido de víboras. Víboras como Ransimo. Escrito, tío. Carro de cadáveres.
Arthur. I'm so sorry.
Why, after all we've been through, must the gods continue to shit on this house? What have we ever done to them? Follow the Starks? Obey the rule of law?
Ramsay Snow is a bloody savage. He shames the entire North.
Yet we're bound by law to obey him. Can't believe it's fucking come to this!
Se lo ha tirado al cadáver. Ah, no.
The Glenmore Guard are gone. Ordered home by Ramsay. So much for having allies.
Ramsay says he's not taking sides anymore. He means to let the strongest house survive.
I intend that to be us, Royland.
You'll get no argument from me. But how do we bloody fight them? We just don't have the numbers. Not yet, anyway. And they still have Ryan.
Lud makes a show of being strong, but he's no better off than us. Not if the Boltons refuse
Where is
to...
he? Where is my brother?
My lady.
Let me through!
Elena.
Roderick, tell me where he... Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Arthur, no! Arthur! It's my fault. I brought him into this. I asked him to help. He did this for me.
You can't blame yourself, Elena. He was a grown man. He made his own choices.
But he trusted me. He always has. I was there the day he learned to hold a bow. He was so nervous, the father called him Quiver. And now to die, like this, tortured, mutilated.
Ramsay Snow did this. He's a madman.
Ramsay was here because of you, Roderick. If we hadn't been your allies...
Buenas, Joel. Acabamos de empezar el episodio 5, tío. Mira, te hago un resumen de lo que nos quedaba del 4. Hemos ido a la casa de esto de los Stark para negociar lo del trato con el hijo, porque teníamos a su hijo encerrado. Hemos vuelto a nuestra casa, la casa Forrester, y nos hemos encontrado que estaba desolada, sin guardias, sin nadie. ¿Quiénes eran los únicos que estaban? Fácil. La hermana Talia y Ramses. El Ramses, el loco, ¿vale? Ramses, el loco, ¿vale? El que mató a Ethan en el primer episodio, sí. Ramses estaba... Y ahí es cuando terminó el episodio 4. Hemos empezado el 5. Nos ha llevado por el bosque, como es un loco. Y como yo no he sido muy amigable con este, pues me ha dado un poco 2 hostias, 3, 4. Pero es que acaba de matar al jefe este de los cazadores estos que vinieron para detener al Griff este, al hijo este, que dijo, vamos a llevarlos y que vengan con nosotros para detenerlo. Pues Ramses se ha ocupado de ellos. Y ahí está. Este es el episodio 5 ya. Pero, joder.
Let's get you someplace warm.
How do I do this, Roderick?
Ahora piden que traigamos a Griff, como al principio. Griff por Ryan.
Where do I find the strength?
You can't help the dead. So care for the living. For me, that's Ryan, Talia, Mira, and you.
Roderick. You've been such a friend to me, Roderick. Right from the very beginning. I should try to get some sleep.
Amigos con derecho, porque le di un beso.
I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I don't know what else to do.
You're not alone, Elena. I'm here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you, Roderick.
Que he estado mirando así cosas y el marrón te lo podías comer sí o sí, ¿eh? O sea...
Ah, there you are. I
El
haven't
marrón
seen
este
you
de
since
que
the
Ramses
coronation
venga y la liebre.
How many ships do you suppose it takes to move an army?
Sí, sí.
Ships? Why in the world would you... Never mind. Mira, I'll be honest. I took an enormous risk, defying Marjorie to get you into that feast. And you thanked me by making a scene with Lord Andros, in front of everybody. Marjorie saw, of course, and she knew exactly how you got there. You're in over your head, Mira.
Sí, la percepción.
I know it. And Marjorie knows it. Which is why it's not safe for me to be around you
Es
anymore.
verdad, estamos
What?
metiendo a Sera en
Mira,
un marrón un poco.
You're not the girl I knew at Highgarden. She'd never be so reckless. And now that Garibald and I are discussing marriage, I just can't risk being associated with you. Not anymore. You know how much I need this marriage. I won't do anything to jeopardize it.
That's fine by me. I don't need friends who get so easily overwhelmed.
It makes me sad to hear you talk
No sabía
like
que
that.
lo iba a decir con ese tono, tío. Me lo imaginaba, pero...
Was it worth it, at least? Sacrificing so much for your family.
Of course it was worth it. They're my family.
And they're very lucky to have you.
They'll be very grateful.
I better go before she sees me. She already
Mira,
thinks-
Forrester.
¿Cómo? ¿Me van
Can
a
I help
tironar?
you?
You need to come with me. Now.
¿Me
Why
van a
would I?
tironar?
Don't make this difficult.
Es verdad, no es complicado. ¿Eh?
Come on, Beskar, listen. How can you
Santo
still be
Dios.
angry at me?
Is that a joke?
Me habrán
I
pillado
had
lo del
Dizzle's Horizon
cuchillo.
in my hand and you made me let him go.
Sabrán lo que estoy tramando.
Yeah, you were afraid of disobeying the pretty
No
little
sé.
queen. You chose your prize over my one chance of revenge. And for what? There's no way this dragon queen comes through. Mark my words.
It wasn't fair. To bring you to...
Es que la frase lo de lo hice por mi familia es como, no sé, muy egoísta, no sé, ¿sabes? En plan, es verdad,
Marina
pero...
and not let you... I made a mistake.
Pero es que también entiendo a Vesca, tío.
Oh, another fucking apology. I'll add it to my collection. We should never have come here. This city. It only holds pain for me, Asher. I was hoping to bury it all with Dizzle's corpse, but you denied me that.
Bueno, por lo menos
Please,
ahora
I
nos
don't want to
recompensará
talk about it
Daenerys con,
Asher, you're
con la
back.
cosa esta.
Uncle,
Onku.
let's collect our second sons and get out of here.
If you did as you were told, Daenerys should deliver.
Daenerys, huh? First
Por
names
cierto,
with
yo
the
le
queen
estoy
now, are we?
antes me has preguntado lo de si estoy jugando a la Play 5. Te he dicho que sí, pues, pero esto también te lo puedes encontrar tanto, creo que en la Play 3 y la Play 4, ¿eh? Aunque bueno, la Play 4, ¿sabes?
Your Grace,
3 hoy en día que lo
my
juega.
nephew has returned from his mission.
It seems you played your part in the taking of Marine, Asher Forrester. Did you run into any trouble?
No.
Reports from the battle are muddled. Perhaps you can clear them up. Well, My time is short.
Nothing out the ordinary, Your Grace. We fulfilled your orders.
To the letter, if reports are true.
Es que lo busqué en la Play.
I hear you know how to follow orders, despite your friends'
La Play
efforts to make you stray.
parecía. Es que
You
como,
told me
creo que
Asher
como
was a man of
Teltale
integrity,
quebró,
Malcolm.
pues quitaron muchos juegos
Now I know you were telling the truth.
de la historia, tío.
You have proved
Y
yourself
claro, yo
an
tengo,
honorable warrior.
porque claro,
You
por ejemplo, yo he mirado el Minecraft modo historia, la temporada 1, que solo tengo el episodio 1 y 2 y los DLCs, ¿no? Que también fueron un juego de Teltale. Yo miré a ver si estaban disponible la primera temporada para comprármelo entera. Y no está, tío. Es porque Teltale quebró y claro, lo quitaron de la historia, tío.
have my gratitude. Unfortunately,
Pero ahora
I
bueno,
cannot spare
ahora que
my
está
second
resurgiendo
son.
igual lo vuelven a poner en
Grace,
historia,
the
tío.
mission was a success.
I need every soldier to hold Marine.
This is why you denied me my revenge? What did I tell you? She was never going to help us.
You promised me Croft and his second sons.
Which is why I'm not going
Le digo, hay que seguir hay que seguir las órdenes al pie de la letra. Lo que nos ha dicho Daenerys, no matemos si no es necesario. Vesca, no mates al amo, que no tienes que hacerlo. Y Daenerys dice, es que necesito soldados. Entonces no hagan nada. No hagan nada, entonces no te doy nada. Lo siento. Sí, has arriesgado tu vida. Sí, has puesto ligeramente, desequilibradamente un poco la amistad entre Vesca y tú. Pero bueno, porque claro, Vesca quería matar a su amo, pero claro, no queríamos hacerlo porque si no, Daenerys no nos iba a recompensar. ¿Qué ha hecho Daenerys? Al hacer caso al pie de la letra, lo que él nos ha ordenado, nos ha dicho, no necesitamos, es que yo necesito soldados.
to let you leave here
¿Perdón?
empty-handed. In truth, we are not so different. We're both far from home. We've both suffered the loss of those we've loved.
Sí, ahora ponte
And we both
sentimental,
struggle
guarra.
to do what's right.
Ahora ponte sentimental, si no hay una noche de travesuras ahora mismo, la verdad que no te lo perdono. O sea, bueno.
You said something about not leaving empty-handed?
Don't make me change my mind. I cannot give you my sellswords, but I will give you the next best thing.
Los segundos mejores. Ahora nos da un cromo del FIFA, ¿sabes?
This gold will be of use. Perhaps you can find the swords you need in Marine.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We promise to put it to good use.
I'm sure you will. A new day is born in Marine. The slaves have thrown off their collars. There are fighters among those who used to be bound.
On behalf of the
Por lo
foresters
menos ha valido la
and the
pena,
Branfields,
¿vale? No ha
I
pasado
thank
nada, chavales.
See that you are ready when I return to Westeros. I have other plans for you, Malcolm.
Plans for me, Your Grace?
I have plans for my uncle as well.
I would like you to stay and serve me. I have a task for you.
Your Grace, I am humbled, but I owe my allegiance to my family.
And they will be grateful for the Targaryen alliance you've helped forge.
I am honored you would ask me. Might I discuss it with my nephew first?
Do so. But let me know your answer soon.
You'd seriously consider staying
Una
in
oferta de trabajar para él.
Sure. This is all...
Se lo quiere follar, está claro, se lo quiere follar. Se quiere follar a Malcolm. Se lo quiere follar.
Rather so.
O sea, a mí no me jodas.
She does come to Westeros.
Malcolm,
We'd want Daenerys
bueno,
Targaryen
tú me has
on
caído
our
bien.
side.
¿Tú tú si quieres trabaja para
made
mí.
a good start with her.
Se lo
I
quiere
could
fusilar.
strengthen that
Se lo
bond.
quiere... ah.
It's worth thinking about, you have to admit.
You're right, Uncle. The Mother of Dragons would make a powerful ally.
If she succeeds in taking the Iron Throne, she'll be the only ally we need. But whatever comes of this, we still need men who will fight for us now. The Queen thought we might find them here, among the newly freed.
The little queen is right. Marine holds plenty of killers, and I know the worst.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go get them.
I don't know, Asher. They're not like us. To them, killing is a sport. It's fun.
Let them have fun with the White Hills, then. As long as they kill them, I don't care.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I must talk further with the Queen. Don't get yourselves killed.
So, where exactly are we going?
Well, these fighters used to be slaves. If I
Bueno.
had to guess, I'd say they'll
Tenemos
be
el oro.
trying to live like masters.
Pero no hemos cogido la caja. ¿Y la caja con los estos de oro? ¿Qué? ¿Lingotes de oro? ¿Perdón? Pero coge la caja. Bueno, a ver. No sé si viste, Joel, si al final viste resubido lo que te faltaba de ver por el episodio, ¿sabes?
You're freezing.
Yeah, don't worry about
Es para ver si te hago un
Someone
resumen
has to
rápido
keep watch.
o no.
Oh.
It's getting worse, isn't it?
We're only about a few days out from the Antler River. We cross a bridge the first men built. And from there, we can try to find the North Grove. Right, Sylvie?
We're not going north. We're going south to join Mance and the rest of the free folk.
But look...
That was always the plan, Cotter.
I have to go to the North Grove. My family's depending on it.
Your family needs you to wander around in the snow until you get eaten by a direwolf.
Please, Sylvie. He knows what he's doing.
Does he now? Tell me then. How did my brother get that gash in his arm? You dressed his wound up well enough. But why'd he get hurt in the first place?
What does that have to do with the...
Hush, Cotter! I'm asking Fishface here.
Claro.
Sylvie!
Don't Sylvie me. I want to hear it from him.
Some wildlings, free folk, mistook Cotter for a crow.
Can't imagine why.
We tried to reason with them and, well, things got out of hand.
Out of hand? From the look of him, he was nearly killed. Point is, you don't belong out here.
Sylvie, I've known Garrett a while now. He may not be one of us, but I trust him.
I've been waiting months for you, Cotter. And when you finally come home, it's with some crow who can barely build a fire. No, we don't need to die for him.
Me neither.
Fucking North Grove isn't even real. And if it is, it's probably full of wolves and more wildlings.
Thins, probably. You didn't lose your nerve already, did you?
Finn, will you...
Just piss off!
Some leader you turned out to be.
Joder, tío.
You should listen to him. The further north you go, the more likely you'll never come back. It's just not worth it. Once Cotter's fit to travel, we head south. With or without you, Garrett.
Sylvie.
You need to rest. And we'll be wanting something to eat. I won't go far.
Oh, don't be angry, Garrett. This isn't what it looks like. I can explain.
Why'd you even bring me here, Cotter? You said you'd take me to the North Grove.
Sylvie knows these woods better than I do. If anyone can find the North Grove, it's her. And besides, I couldn't just leave her. I won't do that. Not again.
Then convince her to go with us. She's your sister.
Well, maybe she's right. Maybe you don't belong up here.
You don't mean that. So that's it. I can't head north without a guide.
I go where she goes. I'm sorry, Garrett.
Joder, tío. Luego convenzo. Bueno, al fin voy a hablar con Finn.
What are you doing over here? There's a perfectly good fire.
I'm not going anywhere near those fucking wildlings.
Oh, come on. Just give them a chance.
I did, and look where it got us.
I'm sorry for getting you into this mess. Really.
Not your fault. I wanted to come. Just didn't know this is how it'd turn out.
¿Que mata a quién? ¿Cómo que mata a quién? ¿Qué quieres que mate, Joel? ¿Cómo?
Come on, Finn. You'll freeze your ass off if you stay here.
Suppose you're right. May as well get warm before I die.
Bueno, por lo menos... Mira el conejito. Era un conejito, ¿no? Bueno, un conejo, ¿qué es eso?
Whoa!
Fucking hell. Could you have been any louder?
Sorry.
De caza.
Never met a crow before. Sorry I almost killed you. Might have done you a favor, though. Plenty of things want to kill a crow up north. Giants, thens, shadow cats and ice spiders. And the White Walkers, of course. A spear sounds nice after all that, doesn't it?
If crows were so easy to kill, Mance Raider would be south of the wall by now.
He didn't want to be south of the wall till now.
Don't frighten our dinner away. Shit.
Mind if I give it a shot?
Go ahead. You know how to use that? You're not going to shoot me in the leg, are you?
I may do all right.
Just be sure to keep it aimed that way.
Venga, va. Lo hago yo, tío. Se me ha ido, tío.
Is that what making do means?
Venga, ahora sí. Es que pensaba que no tenía que mantener, tío. Yo le doy al R2 así, venga.
Yes. It's not much, but it'll last us.
Chavales. Chavales.
You're not half bad with a bow. Could come in handy. You ever lost anyone, Garrett? Someone you really cared about? Someone you thought you couldn't live without seeing ever again? Do you know what that's like?
I lost my family. First my mother, then my sister and father.
So you know how it feels. Cotter and I, we lost everything too. And we nearly lost each other. I didn't think he'd make it back this time. And I won't risk losing him again. Not even for the North Grove.
You know something about it, don't you?
Only what I've heard. But don't get your hopes up. It's not worth it.
So it is real then?
I didn't say that. But it might be. A few years back, one of the Ice River clans set out to find it. They'd heard stories that the cold couldn't touch it, that it's safe even in the dark of winter. So they'd set out, all full of hope, and none of them ever returned.
Dios.
Maybe they stayed there. Maybe they liked it.
Free folk never stay anywhere. You'd know that if you were... Garrett!
Help!
¡Cotta!
¿Qué pasa? Caminantes. Caminantes de nieve, tío. Lo sabía.
This looks like the place.
This is definitely the place.
¿Cómo? Yo te arriesgarías a poner en todas las opciones solo una tecla. ¿Te imaginas? ¿Te imaginas? No, en los juegos de Teltale no se puede cambiar los controles, ¿eh? O sea, se miran los controles, pero no se pueden cambiar los controles. ¿Te imaginas? Hostia, sería muy... Sería muy guau. ¿Sabes cuál? Creo que si en Detroit sí puedes muerte segura. ¿Sabes? En Game of Thrones, el juego de Walking Dead y estos juegos de Telltale no, porque no puedes cambiar los controles. Pero creo que en Detroit Become Human sí. Y si lo puedes llegar a configurar, hackearlo, ¿vale? Hackearlo en plan, me refiero a meterte en la base de los datos del juego para que no te detecte que has puesto una configuración para una tecla, para una acción, la misma tecla. Entonces, pues lo hackeas y pones que eso no te detecte y que lo puedas aplicar. Entonces en Detroit Become Human sería muy sería muy hardcore, tío. Detroit Become Human, porque es que no sé si lo sabéis, pero es que una de las protagonistas, bueno, uno de los protagonistas, me voy a decir género, pero que ya lo sabéis, puede morir al principio del juego, tío. Ya sé, hombre, es que un lore entero puede acabar en el primer punto. O sea,
be easy. Don't expect to charm them or reason with them. If we're very lucky,
hablar con asesinos.
We'll walk out with our heads.
I've been fighting alongside sellswords for years, Beskar. I know how to talk to killers.
Understand these aren't soldiers. They're
ahora vamos
animals you unleash.
Hostia. ¿Qué es esto? Como un... no sé. Debe ser una raid, esto es como, no sé, un club clandestino de muerte.
Trust me, you don't want to get involved, Asher.
Dios mío, tío.
Oh, one last thing. They're not fond of strangers. Or anyone who shows weakness. Or fear. Or really any highborn pricks with white asses like you, little brother.
Maybe they should see a familiar face first.
If they don't like us coming here uninvited, it will hardly matter who they see first.
Well, if it isn't Beskar, the fucking basilisk.
Sí, por lo de la azteca.
You can, but not this one hiding behind your skirt. You've got to the count of 3 to turn around and walk away. 1, 2, 3.
You're scary, fat man. Good thing I'm looking for scary.
I need fighters like you.
Hear that? This little man wants us to fight his battles for him. We do what Amaya says. You talk to her.
Well, good, because that's exactly what... Hey, whoa, whoa!
Puta que le saque el corazón, tío, es verdad, bueno, sacarme el corazón no, pero sacarme al campo de batalla sí me ha sacado. Bueno, a la expectación. Sin más. Cuidado, que no te apuñalen aquí, o sea, cuidado. Ese es el que vimos en el episodio anterior, tío, en la puta ventana, tío. Hostia, lo han secuestrado, secuestran a la gente, tío. Qué puta trollada, tío. Secuestran a la gente, loco.
Well, hello there.
Amaya! Take her! You must want something pretty bad to risk coming in here. So, out with it. Before I decide not to let you leave.
I've come with an offer. One that'll interest you and your men.
If you wanted my interest, you wouldn't have shown up with her.
Amaya, please!
Please what? I had a friend once, the Basilisk, but she died a long time ago.
I earned my freedom!
You walked out on me. On all of us. Fighting side by side, we were goddesses of the pits. But when you're born trash, I guess you can't help going back to the gutter.
You have a problem with her? Deal with me.
So, what is it that you want? Why shouldn't we rip you to pieces and feed you to the beast?
Hostia. Pues sí, igual sí me arrancaba el corazón este. A ver. Me van a poner a luchar.
My patience wears thin.
My enemies mean to butcher my family in Westeros. They killed my father. They killed my little brother. And now I need great warriors to help me avenge their deaths and reclaim my home.
You think we sell swords? We don't fight other people's wars. We are pit fighters! Artists who paint in blood!
That was yesterday. The fighting pits have been closed.
You're all free now! Free to do what you want!
Don't you see that?
Yes, we are free. Why would we follow another? We don't have masters anymore! Why would we follow anyone ever again?
I'll make you all rich! Your masters, they used you. They made gold from your blood. But I am offering you a chance to earn for yourselves.
Amaya, trust me. He's got enough gold for all of you.
You want to lead pit fighters? You have to earn their respect first.
We don't know who you are until we see you bleed.
Se viene pelea, tío.
Show them you can fight.
All right. Who? Who's the best you've got?
Su mejor guerrero.
His name is Bloodsong. He's vicious, fearless, and fast.
I've never seen him before.
Take a good look then. He's the man who's going to kill your boy.
And if I beat him, you and your men will join me in my fight.
If you can beat Bloodsong, you'll gain our respect. But no one has ever beat him.
Right. Well, Suppose I better get this over with.
So what are you supposed to be? With your little axe? Your pretty blonde beard? I'd sooner bend you over to fuck than fight you.
Thanks for noticing the beard.
Well, come on! Let's see how you die!
Wow.
Goodbye, dying.
Wow, qué flipado.
Yeah? You
Qué
have a
puto
dying
flipado.
wish? This ought to be good.
Cuidado de Malcolm.
Will you look after my uncle?
No.
Quería decirlo.
I'll use your queen's gold to get as far away from him as possible.
Cuidado de Malcolm, tío. Es que hay frases, hay algunos diálogos de este juego, tío, que son oro puro. Es como decir, si tú vas, esa frase es como decir, imagínate, tú vas a un examen, tú lo haces, tal, y cuando dice el profesor, bueno, aún no he corregido los exámenes, pero estoy en ello, y tú preguntas, o uno de tu clase pregunta, ¿y cuándo son las recus? Ni siquiera han dado las notas, ¿sabes? En plan, es lo mismo, tío, es lo mismo, en plan, preguntar, pedir que cuide de Malcolm a mi tío y decir cuándo son las recus y saber la nota que ha sacado es lo mismo,
I
tío.
kill no man because another orders me to. I kill a man because it pleases me. Let me show you how we dance in Marine.
Look, this wasn't my choice. I'm not here to kill anyone.
Well, we all know that's true.
That's not what I meant.
Choose a weapon and try not to die. Only one of you leaves the pit alive. May the best fighter win.
The best would be me.
Here, use this.
A lo niegan tú.
Ready your ears for the song of blood.
Don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm gonna have to refuse.
Would it help if I stood still?
Maybe.
Come on, pretty boy.
¿Ya? ¿Te imaginas ya?
Son of a whore!
That's no weapon work.
See if you're still smiling after I break your face.
Surprised you can lift it.
Buah. Está picardo, está picardo. Dios. No está como lucha, tío. Si tenemos la opción de dejarlo vivir, lo llevaremos con nosotros, Que... Si tengo la opción, claro. A ver qué te parece. Si tenemos la opción, a ver qué te parece, Joel, llevarlo con nosotros, tío. Porque creo que nos puede venir bien, en la lucha.
Are you ready, Westerosi? This is gonna hurt. Yours will be a beautiful death. Isn't that something you'd like to say? Hear that, boy? We cannot let the crowd go wanting.
Think I can, actually.
Ese quick time event lo he dado sin querer, te lo juro. What the fuck. ¿Qué me dices? Sí, eso decía yo. Igual me servirá de sacrificio humano, yo que sé, igual. Ashar, cuidado, flecha, ¡pum! Y muere, ¿sabes? Pues seguro. Igual, no sé. A puñetazo limpio, coño. ¡Vamos! ¿Te imaginas? Dios. ¡Va cojo, tío! Venga, no me jodas, me va a matar un cojo. No me jodas, venga. El mejor guerrero. Pues mira. ¿Has dicho que no, no?
Do it! Where I come from, we don't kill people for sport!
Voy a ser amable. Wow, silencio absoluto, tío.
The masters who once held your chains decided who lived and who died. But as you can see, I'm not here to be your master. I chose you for a reason. You're true warriors. Warriors I admire and respect. You deserve better than this. You deserve more than to die for someone else's entertainment. Fight with me, and it won't just be for sport. You'll fight for a higher purpose. To save innocents and murder the guilty. If you've got the balls to follow me, we will set
se queda el tío.
And to those too
¿Has visto? Se ha quedado como... Se ha quedado bugueado, tío. Se ha quedado bugueado. No me puto creo. Se ha quedado bugueado, tío. Lo salvo y se queda bugueado. Historia auténtica. Hostia, va. Es que... La conocía, dice. Dios. Pues eres la que hemos matado. No. Sí, sí. Vamos, Finn. Tu fiera. Es que Finn es un fiera, tío. ¡No, Finn! Finn. Dios. Es que si se lo saca... Si no se lo sacamos se le infecta. Si lo sacamos va a perder sangre. Coño, no, tío. Se le corta la cabeza. Vale. Pero luego pensaba, en plan... Vale. Cuidado, sí,
Why won't they die?
We need fire! It's the only way!
Ah, el fuego. Es que yo no he visto la serie, tío.
Fucking hell!
He sido listo ahí, Pues... Pero coge la rama ya. ¿Qué haces con la torcha, yo? Está en plan... Bueno. Cuidado, que te viene, Hostia, el grito muy gritoso.
Where's Finn?
He was over there.
Finn.
Finn!
They're everywhere!
No
We
debería
make
haberlo
for the
traído,
North
tío.
Grove! We need to stick together!
No tendríamos que haberlo traído, tío.
Run! Now!
Me arrepiento ahora, ¿sabes?
I hope you're right about this, Garrett.
Corremos. Es que ellos también corren. Esa es la cosa. No son como los caminantes de Walking Dead que caminan. No. A ver, ¿qué me han llamado? Me han pillado. He matado a alguien. Vale, pero he matado a alguien, pero... Coño, ¿me quería matar a mí? ¿Esa propia? XD.
Your Grace.
Suelta.
You're familiar with my brother's chambers, aren't you? Certainly you've been here before. You looked rather confused when you came in, as if you didn't know where you were.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'd like to think we can be honest with one another. However, you're quite the curiosity, aren't you? You profess to be loyal to the crown, yet you're not very loyal to Lady Marjorie.
Have I displeased you, Your Grace?
I've heard things. I understand you've been quite busy. Tell me, do you consider yourself an honest, loyal handmaiden? One can never tell with you northern girls. Assuming an honest person exists in King's Landing.
It hasn't been easy, Your Grace, but I've done what I've needed to do.
Haven't we all? I've done my best to keep an open mind about people like you. Yet, Lucan tells me you invited yourself to Tommen's coronation party. How exactly did that happen? It can't have been easy. Or at least it shouldn't have been.
I do what's necessary, Your Grace.
Including using another girl to talk your way in, I'm told. You're not above using people to get what you want. Good. Why would you be so reckless as to risk your neck for what? It all seems rather careless, considering the consequences.
I had to speak with Lord Andros, Your Grace. It was urgent.
Lord Andros? I don't imagine he'd appreciate being approached by a person of your stature. You've been such a busy little handmaiden. I assume Lady Marjorie knew nothing of this.
No, Your Grace.
This wasn't the first time you've hidden the truth from her. You've no qualms about lying to her, have you? Tell me the truth. Your secret is safe with me.
Only when I must, Your Grace.
I think we both know it's more often than that. Perhaps I mistook your northern stubbornness for ignorance, but now I see there's more to you. You're a cunning girl, and perhaps you can help me.
Your Grace?
You're quite friendly with my brother Tyrion. I need you to speak with him before the trial begins. I want to know who he intends to call as a witness on his behalf. Consider it a favor to the crown, for which we will all be grateful.
I would be happy to, Your Grace.
It won't be easy. Tyrion is devious. You'll have to hide your intentions, otherwise he'll tell you nothing. You may prove to be a useful little bird to me.
En la serie Tyrion también pierde la nobleza y...
Thank you, Your Grace.
Y creo que es desterrado también.
I never liked the man anyway.
En la serie.
And I doubt anyone.
Los libros yo no sé. Porque yo la sé en plan... Esa doña no me agrada. Bueno, a ver. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Es la...
You think we hired this boat for nothing?
La majestad.
I don't know. That was a rousing speech.
Ella ya sabía en lo que estábamos metidos, no podía mentir. O sea, ahí estaba claro que ella sabía todo.
Left me to that dragon. Given a lot of thought to staying here. Leaving you to your Westeros and your foresters.
Ya has visto, he sido muy honesto.
You have?
I was angry. But you're my family. No matter what. I'd follow you anywhere, little brother. Just try not to get us killed.
Think we'd let you live without us, Westerosi? They say your homeland is fat and prosperous. An orchard ripe for plucking.
We'll take what we want and kill anyone who stands in our way.
There's no spoils without victory.
Don't worry about that. Victory is all we know.
I'll show them their beds.
I'll be there in a moment.
Go on. Suppose you want another chance to best me.
I want the honorable death you denied me in the pit. Perhaps I'll find it in Westeros.
Como más como un chiste.
Beskar wasn't
Y eso que
exaggerating.
igual quieres la revancha.
Malcolm, you're here. And you found your soldiers. Ironrath will be glad of your return. You came through for them.
Demasiado orgulloso, ¿verdad?
Just as I knew you would.
What does Daenerys want from you?
She has a mission for me. But beyond that, she's told me nothing. If I can, I'd like to help her reclaim the Iron Throne. Imagine what an ally she'd be to House Forrester if she succeeds.
Becis.
Living
¿Qué
here
son
has
becis,
made a
tío?
better man of you,
Yo
nephew.
¿qué son becis? No sé. ¿Qué son becis?
Perhaps the same will be true for me.
You don't know what your queen is gonna do. You're turning your back on your...
¡Ah! ¿Qué he dicho? Lo arreglamos. Ahora digo...
I'm sorry that you feel that way, Asher. But I've made up my mind. I'll send a raven ahead to Ironrath to let Roderick know you sail for Westeros with, sellswords. My thoughts will be with
No
you
quería
in the
decir
fight
eso,
to
tío.
come.
Ah, best friends, mejor.
Asher.
Sí, mejores amigos.
Iron
Él quería matarme, yo quería librarme de que me matara y lo he perdonado y me he burlado de él diciéndole...
Iron from ice.
Casting off!
No me ha dado tiempo a leerlo todo. No me ha dado tiempo a leer todas las opciones que decía. He visto del hielo a hierro y he dicho... Pues ya, tío, toma por culo. Toma por culo, ya está. Queda bien, ¿sabes? Queda bien, sí. Mira. Tiene el mismo traje. Tiene el mismo traje. Es que lo llevan a Chirona cuando en la serie Joffrey Bonton, que es un adolescente como Griff, tío, es un tirano, pero es como un rey. Es envenenado y creen que ha sido el Talion, tío. Que no era rey. Sí, pero no era apresado por conspiración. Pues bueno, por su conspiración o por lo que creen del asesinato, puede ser. No sé. Es que no sé por qué está apresado, tío. Pero en la serie, no sé si esto también pasa en los libros, imagino que sí. La apresan por supuesto. Por supuesto, homicidio sobre a Joffrey Bolton. Pero se lo merecía. Se lo merecía. Yo he visto la muerte y he dicho, pues, se lo merecía. Es un cabrón.
As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
I brought you a gift.
Wine. You know the way to my heart. And you didn't even have to hide it. Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save herself the trouble of a trial. You don't expect me to drink alone, do you? They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
You go first.
Some things are worth dying for.
Si vamos a morir, morimos los dos. A tomar por culo. A tomar por culo. Como Joffrey Bolton. Irónico.
Willingly.
Lady Marjorie sent me.
Did she? With wine?
¡No! Verga, he mentido. Mierda, tío. Es que no me ha dado tiempo a leer. Ah, mierda, tío. No voy a mentir. Soy honesto, tío. No voy a mentir.
Take this.
Son cosas que pasan,
Help
chavales.
loosen his
No
tongue.
rayéis, ¿vale?
But be careful. He's a tricky little bastard. If he figures out who sent you, he'll tell you nothing. I'll be listening to every word you say.
I ask for brawn, they send me a handmaiden. Well, you're here. You might as well come in. Let me
Joel,
guess.
¿qué vamos a hacer, tío?
Your family
Tú has
is
dicho que
in
no tienes
grave
mucha
danger,
confianza.
and you've come seeking my help?
¿Le decimos la verdad
Not
o...?
that I'd be of much use to you. As you can see, I'm at a bit of a disadvantage.
O le
I
mentimos?
brought you a gift.
Seguimos el
Why?
plan de la otra.
You know the way to my heart.
¿Eh?
And you didn't
¿Qué
even
hacemos,
have
Joel?
to hide it.
Tú decides, tío.
Doesn't smell poisoned.
Poisoned?
Cersei would love nothing more than to save
Decímoslo.
herself the trouble of a trial.
Es que me
You don't
está...
expect me to drink
me
alone,
quiere igual
do you?
utilizar como colegio.
They never let anyone in to see me. And I've grown tired of talking to myself.
I suppose I'll have just a little.
Ah, true girl of the north.
Sí, a mí también me dio mala espina en el primer
Some
episodio.
things are worth
El primer
dying
episodio yo... Primera vez que a repetir una... ¿Qué coño estoy haciendo? Digo yo, ¿qué coño estoy diciendo, tío?
So, why are you here? It's rather unusual for a handmaiden to visit the Black Cells. Willingly.
Cersei.
I have to admit, I've always admired your honesty, but I suspect there's more to you than one might imagine. This is all a ruse, isn't it?
Sorry?
You're coming here. We both know you have an ulterior motive. You've come to set me free. It's the perfect plan. No one would suspect it of you.
I'm afraid not, unfortunately.
Unfortunate for us both. So, tell me. Cersei sent you, didn't she? I know I'm not wrong. The truth, Mira. No more lies.
I don't know what you're talking about. She did no such thing.
The guards have never let anyone in with wine. That was your first mistake. Not that I don't appreciate the gesture. I wish you'd had the courage to tell me the truth. Not that I'm above drinking her wine.
I told you to be careful. He'll twist your words. Stupid girl. You're acting a fool.
Let me handle this. We're not done talking.
You heard the girl. Go.
Imp.
What did my sister expect you would learn?
Who will testify on your behalf?
She's using you, and will continue to do so, until you no longer prove useful. Perhaps you've accepted your fate. And what would Lady Marjorie make of your new friendship with my sister? I doubt she'd be pleased. Assuming she doesn't dismiss you immediately.
Lady Marjorie will understand. Cersei left me no choice.
Let's hope she understands. Because absent her protection, you're in a very precarious position.
What should I tell Cersei?
Le mentimos, es que no quiero, es que vamos a ir a la mierda, ¿eh? Estamos jugando un juego demasiado raro, tío.
Cersei.
You're a clever girl. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Le mentimos si quieres, ¿eh? O sea, yo, la verdad es que Lady Mira ha sido una personaje que me ha gustado mucho. Al principio me parecía un poco aburrido, digo yo, de mi madre, yo quiero mejor Rodri, no sé. Pero de repente, no sé. Joel, ¿quieres que mentamos? Es que no quiero morir. Es que no quiero morir. Joel, no quiero morir. ¿Qué hora es? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Hostia puta. Es un poco tarde, pero bueno. Es que no quiero morir, Joel. Tú como quieras. A mí no me agrada.
Although I would suggest you choose your words carefully. Cersei will be far less amused if she catches you in a lie.
I have to give her a list of names.
Tell her I'll call Shagga, son of Dolph, from the Mountain Clans. Oh, and Timid, and Chella, and the Scepter who raised me, assuming she's still alive.
Enough of this nonsense! You're wasting my time. Out! Now!
I wish you well, Lady Mira. Be careful who you trust.
Vamos a ver lo que pasa. Vamos a ver lo que pasa. Ya estoy recuperado. Oh, qué bonito.
Must you leave?
Sorry, didn't mean to wake you.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Neither did you.
We haven't slept much at all these last few weeks. I hope you don't have any regrets. About this. About us.
Do you have any?
No, not about this. What will we do now? Now that we're... what we are.
We enjoy what we have, for as long as we can.
I plan to.
Roderick?
Pero llama a la puerta, Talia.
I'm
pero,
sorry.
pero,
I thought you were alone.
pero tía,
Good morning,
por favor.
Talia.
No te seas
Hello,
molesta.
Elena. Oh, I didn't
Joder,
realize
tío.
you two were... I mean, I didn't realize she was...
Talia, can't you knock?
Sorry, I should have... It's just, this
Me
is
choca,
urgent,
pero ya
Roderick.
está.
And... It's all right. I can go. You two need to speak. I'll see you soon, I hope.
A ver, ¿de qué se trata?
All right then, I'm listening.
Last night, I couldn't... I was having nightmares. So I
Go on, Talia.
went back there,
Había allí.
to the grove, and someone was there.
What do you mean?
Look.
This is a report. How many fighting men we have? Where Griff and the Whitehill garrison are being held.
It even talks about Elena.
I know. It's everything. I couldn't believe it. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes...
Talia, where did you get this?
The man I saw, he stashed it in the knothole of an old stump. Like he'd done it before.
Talia, I need to know who it was.
He's like family, Roderick. But it doesn't matter. He's a traitor. He endangered our house. You have to deal with him like you
Traidor.
would any other man. I'm sure he had his reasons. But no reason is good enough.
It's your duty to tell me, and mine to pass judgment.
Just promise me you'll kill him, Roderick. Anyone who would betray us like this deserves to die. I'm asking you, as your sister, make him pay.
I'm lord of this house, Talia. It's my job to deliver justice, not vengeance. I can't promise to kill a man before I've heard him out.
You know what he...
Es una promesa, luego si quieres lo matamos, luego como lo veas, porque igual puede tratarse de la propia madre, imagínate, no tiene puto sentido, pero imagínate, ¿sabes? En plan, mira.
He's done, that should be enough.
Talia,
sabemos que es uno de los dos que tienen nosotros, sabemos que es,
Come with me.
Puede ser o Duncan o el otro. Seguro. Es que tienen que ser uno de los dos seguro, tío. Pero claro, la cosa es quién. Luego Joel me dice si lo matamos o no, Aquí es donde...
Go get the guards.
Puto traidor, tío. Duncan.
My lord, you scared me after. So you know. I didn't mean for you to learn this way. But it's done now.
What did he offer you? Land? Gold? A lordship?
He didn't offer me anything.
So you turned your cloak freely, then?
What I did for your own good. For House Forrester. For your father's legacy.
You told them everything, Duncan. Our plans, our strategies.
I only told them enough to keep us from war.
But why?
Because you're reckless, Roderick. Just as Ethan was. Choosing that warmonger Royland as his sentinel.
Ethan was a boy.
But you're not. And you've been endangering this house since the day you got home. Flagrantly defying Grith and leaving Ortingrin to pay the price. Taking Royland to High Point when the day called for diplomacy. And now, getting Arthur killed.
Enough, Duncan!
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man. I'm actually trying to save this family. Everything I've done for them. Hate me for it, but it's the bloody truth.
Are you mad, Duncan? You're not saving us, you've destroyed us!
It's only because of me. You haven't all been slaughtered.
The only thing that matters is that you swore an oath to obey me. And you broke it.
I swore to obey your father. He commanded respect. All you command is violence. This house is doomed with you in charge. Oh, and you know it. Hurts me to say that. But I wish you'd never crawled off that corpse cart.
You're a traitor, Duncan! Nothing you say will change that.
I know. What I did was...
Antes me soltaba, es que no veo otra manera, lo hice por el bien de nosotros, y ahora dice, es que me ofrecía respeto. Ya veis que antes he pillado un mentiroso que a un cojo. Y ya sabéis quién va cojo, ¿no? Va.
That's right.
Duncan, how could you?
My lord, Griff's gone. Someone helped him escape.
Was this your doing?
Ludd was going to ambush you at the exchange. I did it to save your life.
But Ryan...
Duncan, I trusted you.
Es que eres gilipollas. Es que eres subnormal. Pero
Let's
es que
just get this over with.
What do you want me to do with him, my lord?
Mira.
Kill me, and I won't be able to help you save Asher. He's in danger, Roderick. What do you mean?
Mira, antes me ha soltado la de... En esta casa hay violencia. Es que yo no quiero una puta mierda de esta casa. Me han ofrecido respeto y tal. En esta casa hay violencia, dice. Violencia la que ha ocasionado el puto Griff. Y yo le he tratado con respeto. Y yo, pues simplemente dije, hasta aquí. Y, segundo, él busca violencia, ¿no? Él quiere... Él lo que quiere es que me mate, ¿no? O sea, que lo mate, ¿no? Sí. Joel, una pregunta. O los que estáis en el chat, claro. ¿Lo matamos? ¿La tomado por culo el traidor? ¿O le achironamos y que se joda? Que se joda, dice. Sí, nosotros violencia. Hemos puto achironado. Sí, busca tu puta violencia. Que se coma sus palabras. Es que Duncan, tío, no me lo puto creo, tío. Puta verga, tío. Yo recuerdo una vez es que no me acordaba lo del traidor, pero vamos, o sea, yo lo hice por simplemente por esto. Creo que lo del traidor varía dependiendo a quién nombres centinela. Ya moriría solo el frío, se lo comería los zombies. Entonces que lo achironamos, ¿no? Lo achironamos, que se joda. Que se joda. Yo lo achironaría simplemente porque él ha cagado, porque el tío es un puto mentiroso, un traidor. Es un sapo. Y para que se coma sus propias palabras, en plan, aquí en esta casa solo hay violencia, y lo achironamos en vez de matarlo. ¡Ja! ¡Ja! Lo achironamos en vez de matarlo. Venga. ¿Qué hacemos? Ya lo he dicho. Antes se le pilla un mentiroso que un cojo. Bueno, pues... No lo había echado. Vale.
No, Lud's plans.
I'll spare your life. Now talk.
Yo no te prometí nada, Talia, así que...
Mira cost Lud his army. He's desperate to strike back. He's going to ambush Asher the moment he makes landfall.
No!
Take this traitor away.
Vale. Entonces nos plantarán una emboscada en cuanto lleguemos, ¿no? En cuanto zarpemos, no, porque zarpar es salir.
We have to warn Asher.
Cuando lleguemos a la orilla y esto, ¿no? Al puerto.
My lord, what do we do?
Prepare the horses.
We're gonna defend my brother.
Dios. Joder, qué puto épico es esto.
You smell that? We're almost there, Wesker. Let's have a look.
¿Qué hacen matándose entre ellos, tío?
They listen to you. Barely. But what happens if your lord brother decides he's the one in charge once we're at Ironrath? Do you expect them to follow his orders? Or will it be you commanding them? They don't know him. A lord sounds an awful lot like a master.
Doesn't matter if Roderick's lord of our house. These are my soldiers to lead.
Huh? You may want to start by telling them your brother's not to be harmed. He hasn't had a chance to win them over like you have.
Tiene el pelo bugueado.
Point taken.
That's odd. Port's quiet. No guards. Hardly any ships.
Maybe they're all off fighting one of your king's wars.
Could be.
Or, could be we'll have a fight on our hands. I'll let the others know.
Right.
Nos van a matar a todos.
Oh, this couldn't be easy, could it?
Vamos a morir todos, tío.
So, this is Westeros.
Ugly.
Me imaginaba muchos más soldados, la verdad.
Freezing, too.
I said you'd be paid. I never said you'd be warm.
No están aquí.
Asher. Thank the gods you've made
¿Quién
it
se
back.
encuentran, tío?
Good to see you, my lord.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
Lord knows you're coming. He sent men to intercept you. We need to hurry.
Hostia, que bien se ve Rodri, tío.
Been stuck on a boat for weeks. Could use a good fight.
Es un hombre. Es uno malo.
Get that gate open!
Una puta moscada, tío. El puto gris con su puta cara, tío.
It's been a while since I killed any White Hills.
Venga.
Out of my way!
Grandullón contra Gandrullón, que hay otro.
It won't go farther!
Asher, you have to get out of there.
Looks like it's up to us.
Mierda.
Asher! Raise the gate!
Venga, venga.
Oh, shit!
Vamos, vamos.
We have to get out of here.
Vamos. No da tiempo, tío.
It's stuck! Advance! The gate will fall without one of us holding it.
No, no.
One of us has to stay.
No. No.
Asher! Come on! Don't you dare leave me, Asher!
My lord, you must hurry! We cannot lose you! You must lead!
¿Y esta decisión por la cara? Hostia puta, tío. Joder. Esta decisión, loco. Esta decisión, tío. ¿Qué me cuentas, hermano? Guau. Pero qué cojones, esta decisión, tío. Hostia puta, esta decisión, tío, chunga, ¿eh? Tenemos a Asher. Joder. Esta decisión es... tiene que ser una coña, tío. Hola, Joel. Te acabo de escribir. Vale. Te cuento un poco cómo va la movida. Nos acaban de tiñar una emboscada. Estamos solos, nosotros dos. Estamos Asar y Roderick intentando escapar. Y uno se tiene que quedar atrás. ¿Qué es eso? Que o sacrificamos a Asar para que sobreviva Roderick, el cual es un personaje que tiene una esposa que anda con una familia, claro, de enemiga, pero coño, esposa. O salvamos a Asar, un personaje súper carismático, tío, que me cae súper bien y coño, no está herido. Asar era el rubio, tío. Asar era el rubio. El rubio este. Roderick es el tío este del bastón. Es que Roderick me encanta el personaje, pero es que lo veo muy viejo, tío. O lo veo muy destrozado, en plan, no... Bueno, es que el tío estaba de pie ahora, ¿eh? Es que... Hostia, es que... Roderick es Lord. Si muere Roderick, creo que hacen a Asar Lord, pero... Hostia puta, ¿eh? Sí, o sea... Sacrificamos a Asar. Pobre Vesca, tío. Pobre Vesca, tío. Sacrificamos a Roderick. ¿Qué pasa, tío? Hostia puta, ¿eh? Es una decisión... Hostia puta, tío.
My lord, you have to get out of there!
We can't fucking die now! We need you!
Sí. Asar fue por los guerreros. Han muerto algunos, ahora. Pero Asar es el que... Es el del tío del desierto, ¿sabes? El que vio el dragón, el que va con la Vesca, ¿sabes? Tú me entiendes, la Vesca. Y Roderick es el Lord. ¿Sabes lo que te lo acabo de enseñar? Tío, es una decisión complicada, ¿eh? Hostia, tío. Hostia puta, ¿eh? Es que no quiero dejar a Roderick. Dejamos a Roderick atrás. Hostia, tío. Últimas palabras, Joel, para despedirnos de Roderick. ¿A quién sacrificamos, Joel? Es que no, estoy leyendo tu mensaje, igual me has pedido que sacrificase, no sé, igual. ¿A quién queremos? Tú dime nombre. Y el nombre es a quien sacrificamos, ¿eh? Sacrificar, no salvar, sacrificar. Tú dime nombre. Me va a doler Roderick, ¿eh? Pero bueno, oye. Nos quedamos sin escena de sexo, pues no sé, de sexo, ¿qué pasa? No pasa nada, chavales. Sacrificado Roderick.
Let me save your life and our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
I'll hold them off! But my lord, you
Asher
can't!
is your new lord.
Yes, my lord.
Roderick!
Go! Take as many of them as you can with you!
Tendremos que haber matado a Randullón cuando pudiéramos, tío. Hostia, tío. Joder. Si algo me enseñó Juego de Tronos, cuando yo jugué el juego de Teltale, es que no puedes encariñarte con ningún personaje. Si algo me enseñó Juego de Tronos cuando empecé a saber de la serie, es que no puedes encariñarte con ningún personaje. Díselo a Jon Nieve o a Daenerys. O díselo al señor Stark de la primera temporada. No puedes encariñarte con ningún personaje. Hostia puta, tío. Episodio 6. Dios mío, tío. Una locura de capítulo, chavales. La verdad que me ha dejado roto. Hostia, tío. Hostia, no me acordaba de esto, tío. Qué puta verga, de verdad, Hemos perdido a Roderick. Hemos hecho perder a Roderick, mejor dicho. Griff sigue sonriendo como un gilipollas. Lo voy a matar en este capítulo, sí o sí. Y necesitamos más juego de esto, tío. Chavales, episodio número 5 finalizado. 4 también. 4 y número 5 finalizados. Mañana seguiremos con el 6, el último 6 y el sexto y último capítulo de Game of Thrones. Sin palabras, un capítulo muy deprimente. Deprimente, de verdad. Es deprimente. Es deprimente, tío. La palabra es deprimente. Te deja muy mal, tío. Te deja muy mal, tío. Pero ya os digo yo, que hay en el episodio 6, que yo lo recuerdo perfectamente, hay una decisión entre convocar en una alianza entre las dos familias después de todo lo que ha pasado. Una alianza, sí, venga. Y en realidad vas a envenenar al padre o puedes dejar, o puedes, de verdad vas a envenenar al padre. Es como la boda roja y tal, ¿sabes? Pero no. Lo que sí es cierto es que yo voy a elegir la misión de la emboscada. Es que el juego te pone muy difícil la situación, sí. Has visto antes, ¿no? La decisión entre mentirle. O sea, tú te dices, veo tus habilidades, tal, de astucia. Quiero proponerte un trato. Seguramente estaré jugando conmigo y me irá a tomar por culo, ¿no? Claro. Es un juego, tío, que te puntea muy duro, tío. No, pues episodio 6, Episodio 6. ¿Cuánto hemos estado directo? 2 horas y cuarto. Bueno. Casi nada, la verdad. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí, chavales. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado el otro. Saludos. Nos vemos en el próximo. Gracias, Joel, por acompañarme en este directo. Te lo agradezco mucho por acompañarme y decidir las decisiones y tal. Te lo agradezco. Un montonazo. Gracias por el like, tío. Nada, chao. ¿Por qué tiene que morir uno de los dos personajes, tío?